What's up? It's Tom Fromling from TwinsDaily.com. Welcome to the first official edition of the Prospect Pulse. My prospect list videos have all been done. Go check those out if you missed them. But now we're going to get really into the meat of covering what's going on week to week. Every week we're talking prospects on this channel. And today I want to share an interview that Royce Lewis did on the broadcast earlier today. This is Monday. With Chris and Danny, and talked about his offseason, all sorts of things I found interesting. There wasn't a whole lot going on in the game at this time during this interview, so I kind of chopped it up and kept the audio only, and overlaid on top, you'll see a bunch of prospect highlights from these first two broadcasted games. So let's get right into that.
How much weight did you put on entering this spring?
I put on about 25 pounds from when I ended in the fall league there, and I ended 184 and came into camp 209, so definitely a lot of weight behind me.
Did you lose weight during the season? Is that how it normally goes, or did something else happen that dropped you down to 184, 185?
Yeah, I just naturally lose weight. My metabolism is so quick, and Chick-fil-A is just not going to do it for you. So.
And this offseason, too, you spent some time with Tory Hunter in Texas?
Yes, sir.
How'd that go?
Oh, man, it was a great move for me and my family in the future of my life. And I think it was just a great mental break from the game of baseball for a little bit. And just for my life personally, just to grow, mature, and have a lot of fun out there. And to be with Tory and Tory Jr. and Matt, it was a lot of fun. And even with Troy out there taking me to lunch, man, those guys took care of me real well. So it was like second family.
Was that Matt Carpenter? You're speaking of the Matt, too?
Matt Kemp.
Oh, Matt Kemp. Oh, Matt Kemp was part of that, too. How did that all come to be? Was that your idea? Did Tory reach out to you about that invitation?
No, so he was explaining to me how he's invited a lot of players to go up there to Texas, and hey, man, it's going to save you a lot of money on your taxes when you start getting paid. And I said, all right, man, I'm going to listen. So, you know, God gave you 2 years for a reason.
You used to have more of a leg kick. Now it looks like just more of a toe tap.
I still got that leg kick. Don't worry about that.
It's just that with Evaldi going 100, you got to get it down, right?
Correct. It's more of a two-strike approach for me, or if a guy's got a real quick arm. But, you know, as far as making it happen, just having that leg kick, making sure I'm being on time, and creating that power as much as possible for myself.
It had to be just gut-wrenching a year ago. You couldn't do it because you got hurt, right at the beginning of camp?
Yeah, no doubt. Being injured kind of sucks, you know, for sure. But this year, going in and working hard and continuing to do that prehab and making sure you're always healthy and ready to go for the next day, and already starting out 3 out of 4 has been fun for me, and just given the opportunity, it's a blessing to be here and continue to learn from these guys.
You would make the most of your time next to Rod Carew, right in that dugout for all the games down here?
Yes, sir, and Tony O as well.
Yeah.
Man, those guys both have a bunch of wisdom in this game, and they've played this game very, very high level and killed it, and they know what they're doing up there, so I'm taking as much as I can from them.
It was after Josh Donaldson arrived down here in camp, and he was in the batting cage, and surrounding him were so many young players. What were you asking? What were you learning from Donaldson in that?
Yeah, I was just continuing to listen and listen to all this wisdom that, you know, him and Tory, Donaldson and Tory were definitely talking about the whole game and all their approaches on hitting, and just taking all that in. And I think we sat there for about an hour and a half doing it, and it was great. And I think I got goosebumps from just sitting there getting excited about hitting again. And those are the kind of things you're here for.
And kind of sticking with that main theme, one of the funnest things about this time of the year is these prospects get time in the big league games. That might not be the case later on in spring, but Griffin Jax got to throw an inning, and I thought Cory Provus did a really nice job explaining his entire situation with the Air Force and how he's able to play baseball right now. So I kind of chopped that up too, but left the video in this time because it was actually during Jax's inning, so you can watch him pitch some if you've never seen him before.
Griffin Jax. Griffin Jax, a right-hander, plays baseball full-time while concurrently serving in the Air Force through the Air Force's world-class athlete program. A second lieutenant in the Air Force. And part of this great program, which began a while back, honoring the Tuskegee Airmen, allowing him to do this and serve his country. Ground ball to short off the bat of Adams. And the program allows active duty soldiers to train for the Olympics as their full-time responsibility while still maintaining active duty status. In the military, Army has a similar program. As the strike is called, the fastball at 92. Griffin last year with Pensacola 20 games, Rochester 3 games. Struck out 84 batters in 111 innings at Double-A. I mentioned the Olympics. First, the 0-2 pitch is just outside. And remember, baseball was readmitted to the Olympics for 2020. And Jax became eligible for this program at 18 because of that announcement. The 1-2 pitch, a slicing soft liner near short, that's caught. And Jax can apply to switch from active to reserve status after his active duty commitment ends. Now Jax is paid by the Air Force. He cannot have outside income while on active duty. But the Twins pay for equipment, travel, etc. thanks to a special arrangement worked out between the Air Force and Major League Baseball. The third-round pick, Griffin Jax, back in 2016. And the 1-0 pitch is flared to right, deep towards the corner. Flores back, still going, and reaches out, makes the catch. Angling to his left for out number 3. So nice job, Griffin Jax.